There's a critical question that I have been asking myself every day since our eldest son passed away. And it's been a question that has become a guiding light for my life. And it's been a point of clarity. And I'm eager to share it with you. It's a very simple question that comes from the great Leo Tolstoy. And it's a question around importance. I want to pause and say that, importance is not about making a laundry list of things you need to do and then crossing off the things that just don't fit. It's actually more of a soulful inner question in terms of defining what actually brings meaning, purpose, and value to you. Because your mind will look at that laundry list and say everything is important and essential. There's no way to cross anything off the list. And if your mind's like mine, which I think it is, it'll say that everything's important, especially related to people and places and things that are just really essential for you. And that's where we get down to meaning or purpose. For not everything is something we are called to pay attention to. And I want to share a little bit more about that. Part of our consciousness journey is to start to notice what we are called to be, what we are called to pay attention to, what we are called to engage with, and what might be ours to let go of. And actually not just to let go of in a dismissive way, but it's really to let it start to become part of the broader field that we are in relationship with, this expanded network of interconnection, so that it might be held by someone else or something that is called to hold it. And this is that question of importance. Noticing what is within my purview, what is really part of my inner knowing, of what I am called to bring my fullest awareness to wholeheartedly, not just with my mind, not with just a sideways glance, not with a half-hearted yes, but fully present. And it makes all the difference. Because once we release ourselves from the bond, really it's an illusion and a trap that everything is important, everything is essential, and everything is necessary. We start to notice that, there is the one or two things that I am called to, and the 900 that I am not called to. And I often invite a place of curiosity, even of gratitude and wonder within myself. What might it be like if this falls outside my sphere of awareness? How delightful that someone or something may invite it into theirs. And may I ask the universe, the divine, whatever word you use, to bring forward into my awareness what is truly within the scope of my soul to pay attention to, fully, completely, wholeheartedly, comprehensively, without any second guessing. If you use that sort of unequivocal clarity within yourself to know what you are called to pay attention to actually be with in a real way, what do you notice? There's probably a lot that starts to fall to the wayside. And this is where you may have that kind of pang of guilt or discomfort, or even sort of wondering what's going to happen if you choose to shift your attention, your focus away from something or someone toward what you are really called to live with. And there's that moment, there's a little gap of anxiety. I'm here to say it so clearly. There's this little moment where you'll have that gap of anxiety because you're not sure what's going to happen. It's outside of your control. Will someone or something, someone else pick up the pieces of what you are releasing, what you are inviting to almost be of less importance to you? You do not know. I do not know. And that gap of anxiety will be there. It's a loss of control. And you are essentially shifting an inner locus of control that you have placed on someone or something else, and you are letting it go. And that is probably one of the scariest things that all of us ever do, each and every day. When we become more comfortable, though, with releasing that locus of control beyond ourselves, there is great freedom. And I want to repeat that again. There is such great freedom in releasing the bounds of tightly held control. Does not mean we will spin out, become chaotic, or collapse. What we are doing, though, is acknowledging our humanity wholeheartedly and with honesty. For we are not called to hold everyone and everything. Knowing what we are called to be, what is of true value, what is within our purview of consciousness, can free us and free the other and the system to start to find its own way in that elaborate web of interconnection, so that everyone and everything continually find its way home into wholeness. Asking the question, what is important, is the first step to noticing what are you called to be and what are you called to hold.